Being HIPAA compliant on social media. It's important, but it can be tricky. Let's dive in. Welcome to another episode of the Medcurity podcast. Social media is a great way for healthcare providers to connect with patients, to share useful advice, and to build a strong online presence. But as with all things healthcare related, there are some HIPAA rules that need to be kept in mind. It's surprisingly easy for a well-meaning post to accidentally reveal protected health information, or PHI. So in today's episode, we will walk through 5 important tips to help you stay HIPAA compliant while using social media. First, let's start with a quick reminder of the HIPAA privacy rule. Basically, you can't share any patient identifying information without their explicit authorization, unless it's for specific reasons like treatment or operations. And it's not just names that count as PHI, even small details like dates of treatment or vague references, anything that could give away a patient's identity. Here are a few examples of what you'll want to avoid. Patient names, photos or videos, dates of treatments or injuries, even indirect references that might link back to a specific patient. Now, a common mistake that people make is responding to a comment or a review online and confirming that someone is a patient. Even saying something like, "Thanks, it was great to see you," could be seen as a violation. So how do you navigate this? Let's talk about 5 steps you can take to stay compliant while using social media. Number 1, get consent. Always get written consent from a patient before sharing anything about them, whether it's a testimonial, a photo, or a case study. Be sure they know exactly what you're sharing and how long it's going to be out there. Number 2, train your team. HIPAA compliance isn't just for your marketing team. Every employee needs to be trained, especially those who use personal social media accounts. This way, everyone is on the same page and accidental violations are less likely. Number 3, set clear guidelines. Make sure your organization has solid social media rules in place. What can be posted? How should patient interactions online be handled? Everyone in your organization should know these guidelines backward and forward. Number 4, monitor regularly. You'll want to keep an eye on social media channels regularly. This way, if any potential violations pop up, you can catch them early. Regular audits are a good way to stay ahead of any issues. And number 5, when in doubt, don't post. If there's ever a question about whether something may or may not be HIPAA compliant and might be a violation, it's better to be safe than sorry and not post it. Or check with your compliance team to make sure. It's always better to be cautious than to risk a violation. Now, social media is a powerful tool, but it's important to use it carefully. Just remember, when in doubt, play it safe. If you have any questions about HIPAA compliance or if you need help protecting patient information, feel free to reach out to us at medcurity.com. We are happy to help. And before we wrap up, we do have some exciting news. Our website just got a fresh update. It is now easier to navigate. It looks awesome. It's got this sleek new design, so be sure to check it out and let us know what you think. As always, if you need support, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.